Hey friends, I'm gonna review how you can use the buff brush to slap on your makeup. It is so stinking easy, and this does give you like full to medium coverage, so just like FYI, but let's begin, shall we? So first things first, I'm gonna go in with just the bigger end. So the ends, there's a smaller end and a bigger end, okay? That's how I'm gonna reference them. I'm gonna go in here with this bigger end, and the biggest part about using the buff brush is it's literally like you just place it. You're not blending, you're doing more stippling. If you've heard me talk about stippling, you're literally stippling, tapping that product up and down where you want it. So I'm going in first with my main color, okay? And I'm just tapping it where I want it. This is a blessing of the buff brush, but some people who get it might not realize that's what you have to do with it, and it's more of the tapping versus the blending, because the bristles are just so compact together that it just is what it is, okay? Now I'm doing more of a full coverage look because I'm placing this everywhere. It looks like I need to clean up my eyeshadows. I'm placing this everywhere, where if you were to do this, you could totally do where you just don't put it everywhere. You know, you don't have to put it super high. I mean, you don't have to put where your contour would go, that type of thing, but I just like to place it like so. Okay, and then the other thing is if you are in the cooler months, you do want to blend down your neck. Okay. It's okay. You're okay, Chloe. Chloe. It's okay. Chloe. We're puppy sitting. Okay, so now what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your brighter shade and you flip the end, so the smaller end, okay? And you're gonna go and tap into the corner of your eye, okay? And then you're gonna go here, okay? Must have been the vibration of the door. Okay. All right. And then we're gonna go down our nose and right here. In here. Okay, that was with the small end with your concealer shade, your brightener shade, however you describe it in your brain. I'm gonna flip ends to the big part of my brush, or the thick part, okay? And we are going to go in with contour. Now remember, contour creates that dimension and shadow for our face. Again, we're not doing a ton of blending. The contour is gonna be a lot of placing, and then just making sure that it melts in with your highlight color, that it like blends well, making sure you're back into the hairline, all that good stuff. Then I'm gonna go the crook of my ear up, okay? Crook ear up. You could probably flip ends. I'm going to, I guess, for this part. Smaller end, so smaller end to kind of draw that contour line in. You can bring your contour around, hit up your temples. We're just trying to create like depth and dimension. And then whatever is left of my brush is what I always just take underneath and place like so. Extras you can always blend down the neck. Okay, now the big fat thick end, I'm gonna tap, couple taps, not a ton, and place it on my forehead. So this is my bronzer. Bronzer creates warmth, you guys. If you're not using bronzer, you should consider it. It literally changes how your face looks. I like to dust a little bit on my tip of my nose. But again, the buff brush, you literally are just placing it. Like, it's a quick place and go. You don't want to tap into a ton of product. You just want to tap into a little bit of product, and there you go. Okay, last two pieces. This is my lip cheek. This is La Cienega, okay? I'm using the fat end of the brush. And again, we are just going to tap that on. You're putting it above your contour color and just tapping it like so. Again, buff brush, you're not doing a lot of blending. You're just tapping. So light taps so that you don't get too much. And then I'll put a little bit on my lips. This is like a pretty semi-gloss lip cheek color. Okay. And then last piece of my puzzle is just doing my illuminator, which I am not going to use the buff brush for. It doesn't need to be that extensive, but I'm just going to take this and tap it, and add some mascara. Make sure it's blended, and we'll be set.